Centuries before Columbus, the Vikings reached the shores of North America. They built settlements in Newfoundland, hunted, farmed, and explored, but their colonies didn't last. What if that story ended differently? What if the Vikings not only landed, but colonized all of North America? Today, we sail into an alternate time stream where North America becomes the land of the Norse. In our timeline, Leif Erikson and his crew reached Newfoundland around the year 1000, calling it Vinland. But hostile encounters with indigenous peoples, isolation, and supply issues doomed the colony. In this alternate world, instead of a single small settlement, a fleet of longships arrives with thousands of settlers, driven by climate shifts in Greenland and political struggles in Scandinavia. They bring women, children, livestock, and iron tools, determined to stay. With numbers on their side, they establish permanent towns along the Atlantic coast, from Newfoundland down to modern New England. The Vikings quickly expand inland, relying on rivers as natural highways. They encounter indigenous groups, Algonquian and Iroquoian peoples in the northeast. When Columbus sails west in 1492, the story is very different. Instead of finding new lands, he encounters a powerful Viking native confederation controlling the entire continent. Europe can't simply conquer with steel and disease, because disease already crossed centuries earlier. The Americas aren't vulnerable. They're advanced, battle-hardened, and connected. Spain and Portugal may never dominate the New World. Instead, Europe must negotiate and trade with the Norse native kingdoms. The balance of global power shifts. The Americas are not colonies, but equals, perhaps even rivals. Imagine the 1600s Viking-descended states stretching from the Arctic to the Gulf of Mexico. Colonies in the West Coast link through trade with Asia across the Pacific. A transatlantic superpower exists centuries before the United States was even imagined. The Renaissance, the Age of Exploration, and even the Industrial Revolution unfold differently, fueled not by European empires, but by an Atlantic world shared between Vikings and Native Americans. So what if the Vikings had colonized all of North America? The world map today might look nothing like ours. Europe would not be the center of global power. The Americas would rise centuries earlier, blending Viking courage with native resilience. So what if the Vikings had colonized all of North America? The world map today might look nothing like ours. Europe would not be the center of global power. The Americas would rise centuries earlier, blending Viking courage with native resilience. It's a reminder that history is fragile, and one storm-tossed voyage could have changed everything. If you enjoyed this journey into alternate history, sail with us again by subscribing, because the time stream is wide, and we've only just begun to explore it. What do you think? What do you think would happen? Comment below.